it's normally the story that comes with that. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry, sometimes you just remember some good shit. Welcome to the Bottom of the Bottom podcast.
What's going on, good people, man? We back at it again, man. This is a Friday edition, the TGIMMF. If you need me to explain that, I can't really do nothing for you. We ain't gonna act like that right now, but just think about it. TGIMMF. Thank God it's Friday. Hey, man. I hope everybody is doing well, making it to the weekend. Carolina, how you doing today?
Shit, I'm ready for this weekend. And it's the holiday weekend. I'm definitely ready.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with a 3-day weekend, man. They give you one more day.
One more day.
One more day. You know what I'm talking about? Big shout out to the Virgos and the Libras. It's that time of year for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't Leos, but, you know, we let the light shine on you. You know what I'm talking about? But my niece, my bad. I'm tripping. So, yeah, big shout out to the Virgos. What's really good, bro? What's going on?
Man, I'm actually ready for this damn fall weather to hit, boy. It was shit. I think it was 91 degrees, but I was sweating like a mother. Plus, I was drinking, but boy, I was sweating like I'm ready for this fall, man. It's football season, so when football season comes, you know the weather about to change. I'm just ready for that.
Yeah, man. Definitely that, man. Go ahead and wave your flag, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I do all the time with these ATL Falcons, man. We in a rebuilding year. I feel like it's promising. We are set up to make some noise, but, you know, we'll see how it go. Everybody's a winner this time.
Everybody. Also,
go Gamecocks, just for the people that, you know, fuck with them, and if you don't fuck with them, boo anyway. You know what I'm talking
about? Boo. Boo.
I feel a big season coming on for them young men, and I'm going to be here to root them on along the way. So, we ain't did the first call between the two of us in a minute, man. You ready for the first call?
Yeah, first call.
All right, man, look, this first call, since it is football season, we're going to do that for a minute, man. We're going to rock out like that. Top 3 running backs in your lifetime of football watching.
Barry Sanders. I'll take the. I know I'm gonna throw this off. I'll take the LaDainian Tomlinson just because out the backfield he was dangerous. And
always.
Derrick Henry was Derrick Henry a monster.
He a big dude, man. He ain't really a running back, but
he a linebacker that can hold the rock. That's it.
Favorite wide receiver on a possession. You need a first down. It's 3rd and 13.
Shit, Devontae Adams. That's quick. I'll go Devontae Adams. He might switch teams, but Devontae Adams, bro. That dude is ridiculous.
All right. Quarterback most likely to win a game with less than a minute and a half left in the game.
Oh, like that's out now?
Most likely to win a game, 90 seconds.
Oh, you know, I'm going to go with my man AR. I'll go with Aaron Rodgers.
He ain't no bad pick. Linebacker outside of Ray Lewis that you don't want to meet in the hole.
There's a couple of them. You know, the LG. Shit, Junior say I don't get no love. Zach Thomas ain't getting no love. Pat Willis. I mean, it's a handful of them, but I'll say Junior say I did that shit for like 19 years.
He did. R.I.P. Junior Seau, man. He did do that job. My final one would be damn, because I drew a goddamn blank. One play, wide receiver. No. Most dangerous defensive back in your history of watching football.
Defensive back. You count safety, strong safety, and all that? Ed Reed.
Corners. Okay.
Ed Reed.
That's what I was going to say.
I mean, Troy Palmer was there too, but Ed Reed.
Indeed. That's my 5.
All right. MTV Awards or BET Awards?
BET Awards. MTV Movie Awards.
Favorite freestyle from Rap City? Your favorite?
Luda had a bunch of them because I can't even quote one. I watched one the other day. Ludacris.
Working on roofs or being a plumber? Like working under a house plumber. I'm talking about plumber.
I'm not. They both hard fucking jobs. I don't want to work neither one of them, but I'm gonna stay as far as I can away from shit.
Yeah, because you'll be in some shit.
You'll be in some shit.
If you can sample any song, what would you sample?
If I could sample any song, any song or any sound?
Any song.
Any song. My shit Full of Smoke by Chris Strong. There's so many one-liners in there that I could chop up a bunch of shit.
Yeah. I was listening to him the other day. I ain't gonna lie. It's on my YouTube suggestions. So they had Drama or Khaled in the verses. They talked about that. Who you got?
I'd probably rather listen to Khaled songs, Khaled production, but in a verses, Drama, Gangsta Grills did too much. Gangsta Grills did too much. In an era where I was feeling like that, I fit the era in Miami. Yeah, I'll give it to Drama.
All right, that was first call. That was fire. Man, I've been drinking since I've been drinking since about 3:30.
Oh man, it was too hot for that. I'm just starting.
I passed out, woke up again.
Oh shit! I might have should have done that. So these Republicans, they fucking up again, man. Jackson, Mississippi, them people don't have no clean water.
They ain't got no clean water, bro.
And they don't know when they gonna get them some clean water. And it ain't nothing that just happened. It's 2022, man. These infrastructure things, these basic human necessities, these ain't things that should have these kind of emergencies with no contingency plan.
None. They issued them a state of an emergency. I believe it's a state of emergency. I believe so. Don't quote me on that, but you can look it up. I think they gave them a state of emergency, man. They got this lady. They showed this black lady, the older black lady. she was like, she boiled her water with a dab of Clorox. You know, black people know about that. Put a dab of Clorox in there to sanitize it. But then she got her bottled water to brush her teeth and shower. But they don't have that much they don't have that much bottled water down there already. So you gotta be resourceful with that water. I mean, it's a sad state. I know people in Detroit understand what they're going through, but that's just. It's just a sad thing. Yeah, Flint, Michigan. I say Detroit, my bad. Flint, Michigan. I know it's just a sad situation that's going on right now.
Like I said, we in the future, we got cars that can drive themselves, but we got people that live in places where they can't get clean water.
Yeah, man. I remember when our water was, it was good water, but it had a nasty smell. Till a couple months ago, people in Columbia were going crazy. Now, you talking about down there, they can't even, they got to boil their water. They really got to boil water. Like,
they can't bathe in the water.
Yeah, they can't.
You know, you get a boil water advisory from drinking water because they can't bathe in the water.
Man, you know it's affecting the people that don't have that much income, because it's not like they can just get up and go somewhere else.
Right.
You know, and it's sad for the kids. You know, the kids don't understand. Shit, they used to get water, you know, school, water fountain, stuff like that. They can't even do that.
Can't even do that. It's just a tough situation, man. Like, and these rich folks, you know what I'm saying, these rich politicians, the people that's in charge of that, you think they give a fuck? You think they don't have a stockpile of 500 gallons of water in their house? You know what I'm saying? It's like, we put you in office to do the right thing by the people, and all you do every time after time, is take care of your fucking self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That put you in office. Like, you get out here and you beg and plead for people to vote for you, and they vote for you, and you don't do shit. You just turn your back like, shit, I'm good. I don't care what y'all doing, but I'm good.
Right.
You're making all this money in office, and it's like you shitting on the little person. We understand you not go out there and physically fix shit, but you got to pull every resource possible, bro. You got to get on that phone. You got to answer some text messages. You got to answer some emails. You got to get people moving to get these people some help.
Why is it an all of a sudden thing? All of a sudden, the water ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you just got in the office and you working out a contingency plan, why is there not a plan to get this resolved instead of a state of emergency?
I guess
it's something.
No, go ahead.
It's something that should have been worked on, and Jackson is one of the more, bigger cities, more populated cities. You know what I'm saying, in Mississippi. So what about all these other places down in the Delta with the red clay and all that shit? It's like, it's 2000. I can't say it enough. It's 2022. Clean water shouldn't be a thing that we in America have a problem with.
And the other thing, like, in cities and counties that have a higher income, you really don't hear problems like that. And I'm saying that, and I'm not in every single state to understand what their news reports, whatever. But you really don't hear it as far as hitting national news. A county or a city that has a high income of having problems like that.
Yeah, I mean, well, Mississippi is definitely one of the states that is not like the most money. Like, I can't give you the numbers on what they poverty level is, but it ain't a whole lot of income there. It's old redneck money there. You know what I'm saying? If you got some black farmers there, some black businessmen, they might have a little bit of money, but you're not talking about the entire state.
Yeah, and like I said, you still got to think about the kids too, man. You know, babies being born without good water, it's not good. Put it like that. It's not good. I feel sorry for them. Let's see. So Mississippi is very poor because salaries are low and because the cost of living is not as low as it should be. The median household income is $45,792 overall. Mississippi has a poverty rate of 19.6%, making it the poorest state in the United States. This is me Googling it off of rootstraveler.com. That's what they reported. I don't know how factual that is, but that's what they reported.
Yeah, see, and like I said, of all the problems you could have in a place, clean water ain't supposed to be one of them.
Yeah.
Clean
It's
water
like,
ain't supposed to be one of them.
so you got bad water, which is the water that they come in. You know, people price gouging. Gas already still high. You know, everything else, food, everything else is like that just raises more problems in a low income area.
Indeed, indeed. I don't know, man. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. What I will say is, on another note, um, of course you saw Ti and what's going on with King.
Yeah, sad situation. That is what that right there kind of tells you where we at in society.
So what was the deal? Like all I heard was he got locked up. What did he get charged with?
They haven't released that information yet.
Okay. So, and I'm not picking fun. I would say what I'm about to say about one of my homeboys' kids, just like I'm about to say about T.I. kid. If you watched the Family Hustle, you knew King was going to jail. If you watch Family Hustle for more than 5 episodes, you knew of all them kids, King was the one going to jail.
King was horrible. And T.I. had stated like he gonna have to learn. T.I. said he is on the path to go to prison. He was like, "We doing all we can." He said he did every disciplinary action possible. He's taught his kids. He's beating his kid, not beating. Should I say? What should I say? I shouldn't say beating.
No, you can say beat.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
he said he beat his kids. He's taught his kids. He's tried all types of things, and he was like, King is just one of those ones that is defiant, and he's his path. And Ti said it. His path is prison. Ti was a realist on the situation. He said a lot of people were hitting his inbox up, trying to give him advice, and he was like, I've done all that. And he was like, sometimes you just gotta let people live the life that they're dealt, and if he makes those choices, he got to deal with the consequences.
I commend him for that. I respect him for that. He ain't make no excuse for the little dude. You know what I'm saying? He showed his concern. Um, and he keeping it all the way real. The sad part is the world is full of these types of kids or young adults. You ain't have no reason to be the way you are. You know what I'm saying? Or not no reason. Like it ain't out of lack of that you are the way you are. Maybe it's because you had everything you wanted, but you can't even say that. I mean, it's 50, 11 of them damn kids, and the rest of them seem to be on the right track.
Yeah, I think it's 6 total. I believe it's 6 total.
Damani King, Major, the oldest one, the oldest boy, and then the 3 girls. So 7.
Yeah, or 7. All right, I said 6. Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
After two, I stopped counting people kids.
and that's the other thing. When you have that many kids, it's like the lottery. Cause like when you have more than 3 kids, you start getting into statistics. 1 out of every 3, 1 out of every 4. You know what I'm saying? So you got 7 kids. One of them kids probably gonna be outstanding. They're gonna be overachievers. But when you have that many kids, one of them motherfuckers is bound to be a problem too.
And like you said, well, King has shown, it's documented that he held like he gonna be defined ever since he was young. And T.I. admitted that he's giving his kids every opportunity not to follow the steps that he's been in. And King was front row to watch his pops go to jail several times, get caught up in cases several times. Even though he's young, he's only 18, but that's not the life that he wants for his child. D.L. Hughley's supported T.I. and saying like I respect T.I. what he's saying. Like some people are unsavable, and some people need to save themselves. And I believe that's what T.I. is saying. His son is 18, and he needs to save himself, or he's going to go to prison.
Right.
The only way to do that is change your ways.
I mean, like I said, it ain't for lack of resources. I don't know if it's lean or what kind of drugs it might be. You know what I'm saying? But whatever has to happen, he got to make the ultimate decision to get that shit together. What'd they say?
Yeah. He said, Crip said, King is Tip 2.0. He act just like Tip was when he was on Rampage that summer looking for Lil Flip before he went to jail himself. And he is. He's spitting image of T.I. His anger levels is like T.I.'s, if not worse. But you're gonna do so much for your kids. The older they get, the more you gotta let go and see if they understand what you taught them in the past. Like I always say, man, our parents, mom and dad, especially mom, used to tell us stuff, even though it didn't affect them right now. Sometimes it affects 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now. You know, you got to learn. And he's living a privileged life, but doesn't want to live that privileged life. That's what it sounds like. He likes that street life, but that's not your life.
It's not your life, and nobody. You think the people in the street just gonna accept you? They saw you get silver spoon fed. Like you gonna catch the raw end of a bad deal for no reason. At least with Tip didn't have. You know what I'm saying? He came from a family of hustlers. He came from people that was in the streets already in the dirt. That man ain't really had to work hard. That young man ain't had to work hard for nothing in his life.
And it's like you said, like you trying to live this street life, but you got other brothers and sisters that live in the same house as you, not acting like that.
Right.
Like, come on, man. You got to do better. You 18. You got to do better. Like T.I. said, I can't help you. You 18. Once you're in that prison system, there ain't nothing he can do.
And hopefully it won't be for no long trip. Hopefully it'll be long enough for him to understand, oh shit, my life all right. Maybe he go down, he get a good hot 18 months for some shit, and that 18 months do him all the justice in the world. But some child stars, like they was talking about Drew Barrymore, man. Drew Barrymore is probably in her late 50s. She was in E.T. You don't really get to be a bigger child star than somebody was in a #1 movie for damn near a year. You know what I'm saying? And they asked her today, like, would she want her kids to be in show business, seeing as she was a success? It was on The Shop, matter of fact. And she was like, hell no. She was like, just look at the numbers. Like, Macaulay Culkin ain't Kevin from Home Alone. Look at goddamn, what's your boy name? Boombop. The Boombop. With Raven Simone, the crazy dude.
Orlando Brown. Oh yeah,
Orlando. Yeah. Orlando Brown. Like you got so many kids that was child stars that's fucked up
Britney
behind that life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of this situation. Maybe he don't get it together. Maybe he just ride it till the wheels fall off. And you hope he get it together, but if he don't, I don't blame his parents.
Yeah, I don't blame his parents neither, but the way these little kids are killing people, they ain't caring about your status in life. Matter of fact, people his age look for people in his status to knock off for that clout.
Well,
You
that's
better,
the whole thing. That with that generation, he's not the only one. Maybe these other motherfuckers ain't as rich as Tiny and Ti, but maybe their parents are doctors or lawyers or have been on a job where they earn six figures and they take the little allowance that they get and they parlay that into being hustlers. I don't get it.
I mean, Boosie's son, he be rapping about certain shit that he may have lived, he may not have, but Boosie brags, and a lot of people say Boosie take care of his kids. So for you to rap about that shit, I don't think that shit makes sense.
Again, it's like you got to take your chances. You want these kids to live. You want them to have an identity outside of their parents. But sometimes it just, like I said, every kid ain't gonna come out good just because they had all the tools. You
Yeah,
see it all the time.
that's,
And be like, this nigga, how does fucker get two life sentences? Well, he killed four people. You know what I'm saying? What's his background? He lived with his parents till he was 37. He never had a job. He never had to, fend for himself in life. It should just be weird, man. And that you don't know the dynamic of the things that you do. Like as a parent, you got the best intentions for your kid, and you hope that they do all the right shit because you give them everything that you can. It's just like a slap in the face that you do that, and they turn out to be a goddamn idiot.
yeah. I mean, you sacrifice so much for your kids, and obviously they don't see it at that moment because they not understanding life. But a lot of parents get blamed for why the child is so wild, but sometimes some kids, some people you just can't control. It's just life, and like they say, you can you can try and try and try, but all you do is putting obstacles. You just slowing the process down. I hate to say it, some people need tough love, and at 18, if he want to wild out and he had this luxurious life, then he needs to pay his consequences, whatever it is. Even if it's community service, even if it's a not gonna say beyond scared straight, because like I said, they haven't said what he charged with, so we don't know the severity. He just got arrested.
It's probably drug possession, weapons possession, something along those lines. Um, Something serious. It's like I said, I've gotten, I went out and we grew up with a certain amount of structure. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. When I get out, when I'm grown, I lose my mind a little bit. But those lessons that I was taught never went away. Those beatings that I got, they trigger memories. You know what I'm saying? So you hope that a motherfucker, if I got a kid, I hope they push the envelope. But I also know when they push the envelope, I also hope when they push the envelope, they understand the consequences. And you can do some shit that you cannot be saved by, no matter how much fucking money you got.
Yeah, and that's what Ti said. Once you get in that system, I can't help you. I can't say it. He said I can love you, but once you're in that system, you in that system. And kids these days, well, I just say kids in general don't understand once you're in that system what it does to your life. Like
Right.
that shit stays with you. But we all learning, regardless if you 1 years old or you 99 years old. We all still learning. But like you say, the stuff we learn through life helps us hopefully make better choices. And like you say, hopefully it's a learning experience and he makes better choices after this. Like
Like I said,
you ain't got to be a rapper. You ain't got to be in the street, bro.
at all.
At all. You don't have to act like you in the street. Like they say, the streets don't love you,
And
especially
that
you.
that that prison ain't gonna love you. That prison damn sure ain't gonna love you. If anything, they gonna try and extort the shit out you, cause you better keep a lock on your booty.
On your booty. Shit, 100 and 137 pound, light skin, pretty face. He got
I
a
don't think you won 37.
he got a he got a Playboy bunny tatted on his neck and look fresh. That's not the life you want.
That's not the life you want
Just because your pops made it out, y'all ain't the same person.
at all. At all. What else going on, cuz?
Like I said, they had the Corey Holcomb situation. It's Corey Holcomb and Earthquake. I was briefly watching it before we went live. So Corey Holcomb went to a show. Earthquake was there. Corey Holcomb had his people in the green room. Corey's about to go on stage, and Earthquake is there, and Corey Holcomb is like, he sees Earthquake and is like, well, I'm gonna try to, because it was sold out. He's like, I'm trying to get him a spot, in the crowd. He's like, I'll probably put him next to Scarface, the rapper.
Right.
He said, next thing he knows, Earthquake's in his dressing room, and the people Corey Holcomb had in his dressing room, which is his people, Earthquake kicked out. So after the show's over, it's a problem because, well, I'll let y'all look it up. Just look up the Earthquake and Corey Holcomb situation. But Corey Holcomb goes on the show 5150 and blasts an Earthquake, call him a dope fiend, and he's gay. And he says, like 15% of comedians in Netflix is gay.
Damn.
Yeah, Corey Holcomb goes bad. He goes bad on Earthquake. He's like, I know you a dope fiend. The people you with dope fiends, like, he went bad. So I guess my question is to you is, in that situation, if you're Corey Holcomb, how do you handle it? Because I was reading the comments while I was watching it, because that's mainly what I do, especially when I see videos, certain type videos. I read more comments than anything. And some people thought Corey Holcomb handled it the wrong way by waiting to go on his show to blast Earthquake. Now, Corey Holcomb said he didn't address it until after Earthquake. He said he hadn't heard from Earthquake in 3 days from that show. He like, no apology or nothing. So that's why he started to blast him.
So let me get this straight. Earthquake wasn't on the show. He was just there to watch the show.
Yeah.
So because he don't get a seat, he go backstage, go to the green room, and cut up in Buddy green room.
He go ahead, cut up in Corey Holcomb, eating up all his food and everything, and ended up when they tried to get Earthquake out the room, the person there, they locked the door.
That's out of pocket.
It's out of pocket.
That's out of pocket. If I throw a party and you get to the party and you can't get in, that don't give you the right to kick the door in. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's up to me to try to meet you at the door to find out what the problem is and to try to make room for you.
Yeah.
But you don't just get to kick in the door.
Yeah,
it's weird, man. The amount of comedian beef. Like, we just in a weird place, cuz y'all supposed to be out here making people happy. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden now, it's like the whole gangster movement, the tough shit, it went beyond the streets. It's beyond rap. It's beyond, like, it's filtering in the comment. That's why everybody crazy. You can't talk to nobody now without them thinking they tough.
Everybody got to be tough. Everybody's put a claim on something that's not theirs. Like it's so crazy that, because comedians are supposed to take your mind off of the crazy shit in the world. Supposed to put a smile on your face, make you laugh. And I understand that everybody's comedy is not the same, and everybody's not going to feel the same type of comedy. But comedy in general is just supposed to take your mind off whatever craziness there is. Point out certain shit. Bring entertainment. And like you said, that a thug comedian just as bad as a thug R&B singer to me. Like, that's not That's not your job. That's not your image. But I say that as a viewer. Like, I don't understand how their life was growing up. But me watching you, that's not what I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping to come in here and have some laughs and shit. Or
The show was in Dallas.
yeah.
So Earthquake just happened to be in Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's not from there. He's from DC.
They said they were at the 50 Cent. So the timeline is basically everybody
Tycoon party.
The Tycoon party, and he had an event that night. So people from basically that happened that night. It was in the area of the Tycoon party, but so there are a lot of celebrities in town anyway. But Corey Holcomb had a show and it was sold out.
Corey Holcomb is harsh. He talk cash shit. He make you grind your goddamn teeth like woo.
Yeah.
But he don't too much lie.
I mean, and that's what a lot of the comments said. They said by his anger, you can tell the shit was real. A lot of people said that. Like I said, I just like reading the comments, but the other part of the comments was people don't feel like that was the right way to do it. Just like he had 3 days to call you to address the situation, you had 3 days to call him. But like anybody, if you don't feel like you wrong, you ain't about to call nobody.
But I think you gotta understand who you're dealing with, right? Corey Holcomb is not no hush mouth, sweep it under the rug motherfucker.
Yep.
Corey Holcomb keeps the same energy about everything and everybody.
Yep.
If you know who you're dealing with, you should know how to act.
You should know how to act. And you should know how to act when you're around certain people. Just like comedians use everything for their material. It don't matter what it is. If you the mailman and you put the mail in the wrong mailbox, a comedian see that, they gonna use that shit. So speaking on that small transition, did you see the Ari Spears and Lizzo shit?
I did.
So what's your take on that?
That man got an opinion. If he thinks she a fat slob, that's his opinion.
That's his opinion.
Is it right for him to say that? No. Is he able to say it? Absolutely.
They said it was the reason behind him saying they asked about her music and he went to how she was shaped. The question was about her music. That's how it was brought up. The question was about her music and he talked about physically how she looked. And that's what, once again, I read a lot of comments more so than watching videos, and that's what the talk was. The question was never about how she looked or if she was attractive or anything. It was just about her music, and he went to her weight and physical, how she looked physically.
Aries has always been, again, he another motherfucker that is unapologetically him. I don't think he's relevant. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he did. Aries is who he is. He is already suffering from talking too much about people. He stays around because he's willing to keep it real at this point. He has embraced the fact that he's not going to be that upper echelon. That man did a movie with Tom Cruise, cuz. Tom Cruise.
What movie?
Jerry Maguire.
Aries Spears in there?
He was Cuba Gooding Jr. brother and Jerry Maguire.
Damn. I guess I ain't sure because I forgot about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he already reached his apex. At this point, he don't have shit to lose by saying foul shit to keep airtime. He was being a comedian. It was a horrible joke. Was it wrong? Was it like everybody gang up on Aries shit? No. We talk about fat people all the time. I'm fat because I'm going to be the subject of a joke. You know what I'm saying? For somebody.
But once again, the question was not about her looks. The initial question was about her music, and he went to how she looked. And
I'm just explaining his energy.
Yeah, well, he said that. He said, I don't turn this shit off. I'm like this all the time. I don't care what it is, which I respect. But in a sense, if you have somebody that's always cracking jokes, especially somebody of celebrity status, they should know how to conduct themselves on serious questions. You've been doing this for a long time. You should know when to turn that shit on and off. And like you say, if you did a movie with Tom Cruise when Tom Cruise was up there, why haven't you done another movie? Is it your mouth? Is it how you handle your business? So you need to know when to turn that shit on and off.
That's what I'm saying, though. I think he know that ship sailed, and he don't give a fuck no more. Well, so he's gonna take the soundbite over what it's gonna do to damage his career, because it ain't gonna do shit. The only thing it can do is help him from where he at.
Well, that's what happened, because it was on the Vlad show with a different host. Vlad wasn't the host. It was on different. I guess it was Vlad standing. So what happens today? Vlad releases the episode with him hosting it, talking about that shit, and he seemed happy he was the trending topic for that.
Right.
But once again, you should know how to conduct yourself. If you did a movie with Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding at their peaks, and you haven't done shit else after that, the problem is you. Whether it's you, your management, your team, the problem within your circle.
It go back to shit like Dave Chappelle was so much a prophet and so much ahead of his time. When he got the skit, when Keeping It Real go wrong, everybody think that they got to be whatever image of what they think real is. The consequence of being real or understanding the consequence of what you think being real is. You know what I'm saying? I'm real to everybody that know me. Everybody that know me know how I'm going to be on Monday, how I'm going to be on Arbor Day, how I'm going to be on Jesus' birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's keeping it real to me. Keeping it real ain't because I'm 6 foot plus, because I'm 300 plus, to go out and be a bully and talk shit about how gangsta I am. But, you know, everybody got their own shit and everybody got their own fucking opinion. And they asked him a question and he got what he wanted out of it, which was the soundbite. He don't care if it's good or bad, as long as he get the soundbite.
I mean, that's social media. When it comes down to it, he said it. I woke up, I was trending. That's what a lot of people live their life to now. Is trending. It's sad to say, but that's the world we live in now. That's the world we live in. So I want to do a couple things on the way out. One, I want to say, BOTB family, DJ Kryptonite has won the best DJ 2 years in a row for his mixes. So I want to give him a shout out. I definitely want to give him a shout out. You can catch him Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, iHeartRadio. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the lunch break. So that's from 12 to 1 and the 5 o'clock mix. iHeartRadio. So if you're not in Columbia, South Carolina, just go on to iHeartRadio, look up DJ Kryptonite. I think that's so dope. I want to acknowledge him for that. And I want to acknowledge all our BOT fans. Like, if you got some compliments, please send those things in so we can acknowledge you on our show. Like, I just think that's dope.
Happy born day to that man as well.
Oh yeah, happy born day. His birthday coming up. Happy born day to him. But once again, BOTB family, if you got accomplishments and stuff that you've achieved, I don't care if you got your high school diploma. If you 38 and whatever happened, life paused and you didn't graduate, even if you got, hey man, let's celebrate. College, let's celebrate. Shit. If they don't lock you up for your PPP loan, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate all that, BOTB family. Like, just send them in so we can acknowledge you, man.
Of course. And like this shit and share this shit and subscribe. I'm supposed to say it at the beginning. If you're watching right now, do it right now. If you're watching right now, do it right now.
And there's one more thing I want to say. Like, we do this shit and we do this shit because we like doing this shit. We like talking to y'all. Hopefully y'all like hearing us. And there's stuff that we want to do in the future that we are going to do in the future. Like I said, we always evolving. and
Always.
we're gonna get better at what we're doing. But we have also, I'm trying to bring it up, we have also been nominated
Hey,
for the I'm acting like a cricket phone. We've been nominated for the 20th annual Southern Entertainment Awards.
yeah.
Yeah, so the official ballot had started September 1st and it will end March 31st, 2023.
Somebody noticed what we was doing.
Somebody knows what we was doing. I would like to thank Hollow Art for sending me the
ballot list,
the ballot
the
list.
nomination list.
Yeah, him and Steve Cherokee, Best in the Solar System. So Hollow Art and Best in the Solar System, which have been, we've shared their stuff all the time. I appreciate them, but they put us in the podcast list.
Shout out Steve Cherokee. Shout out Hollow Art. Shout out Vanessa Young, DJ Surplus. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. So we're in the, if you can participate, we're in the radio show podcast of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're the 5th one down because we start with a B and they went in the alphabetical order, so it ain't hard to find us. It's just appreciation. Whether we win or we don't, I just like being acknowledged. Like I said, we want to acknowledge y'all for watching, reviewing. We're always posting comments. We're always sharing, trying to interact with people live and offline. So please, we value you. We thank you.
That's real, and in a real way, man. So what you gonna do, man? What you gonna tell these people on the way out?
Man, network superpower. I ain't said it the last 2 episodes. Network is superpower. Man, my bad. My little one just jumped off the couch. Networking is a superpower. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna continue to evolve and get better. Please, 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 just keep watching. We got a lot in the store. We got some panels coming up with different people, different backgrounds. They're coming. I want to appreciate every guest that has ever been on our show. Hopefully we can do an end of the year wrap up, and then hopefully we can do an anniversary wrap up. But we appreciate everybody. There's a lot of people that gave us their time, and we just appreciate whether you're a guest or a viewer. We just appreciate the time you've given us. Once again, network is superpower, and please, 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 network, man. You never know what happens when you shake somebody's hand. You never know what happens when you text somebody or email somebody when you're trying to accomplish something.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Look, hey, man, look, I appreciate y'all always, man. It's a good night. TGIMMF. Thank God it's Blank Friday. Glad to sit here and share a couple of drinks with my brother and talk about what's going on in the world, man. We may have missed some stuff, but that's what we need y'all for. If you have a subject matter and an opinion that you want to share with us, we don't mind talking about with you. That's what this is about. This is about creating a culture of adult conversation, man, in a way that you can get some real feedback. And again, we share this platform with everybody. This is not Jaywalking or Carolina Dirt's platform. This is the bottom of the bottle, man. And where you can come in here, you can share your beverage and share your thoughts just like anybody else. So again, we appreciate any time that y'all take to damn, cuz tongue got, that must be that what you call that shit?
I don't know.
It's called Dunville. Yeah, so again, we share this platform with everybody because we all connected, whether we want to be or not. It's up to us to make that connection a positive one. Everybody ain't going to connect, but the more of us to do, the better off we'll be. This is the Bottom of the Bottle Show. I am Jay Walking III. That's Carolina 803. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, until the next time, y'all be easy.